All right, then. Most of you guys may be familiar with the movie Rambo. Well, the series of movies that were Rambo movies. And there was a board game a couple years ago came out. The solo version, there was two different versions. One was a solo version, one was a multiplayer version. The solo version basically took you through the first Rambo movie, and you played as Rambo, and you had to break out of the police station and get chased and all that shit. Well, then the second and third movies are recreated in another game, which is I have here, which is multiplayer, and it's sort of a you against the board sort of thing. Um, I've got it set up here for the first mission, and I'm trying to learn how to play through it because Thanksgiving I plan on playing this a couple 3 times, and I want to make sure that I know how to play it. Uh, my youngest son, not my youngest son, my middle son, my 16-year-old boy, he really doesn't even know what Rambo is. So we're going to watch the movies this weekend. And anyway, that's neither here nor there. But here I've recreated the first scenario. I've got the 4 players and their decks of tactics cards and their gear cards. Got the extra gear cards sitting there. Got the threat cards sitting there. Got the turn tracker set. Got the enemies ready here. And this is simply an initiative marker. These guys go first. This will switch. This is the map. All the players are starting here. Oh, yeah, there's minis in this game. They're all just olive drab. But you could probably paint these if you had the time and the money to buy the paints. These are the players, and then there's there's a big bag of no, not a big bag, but there's a bag of other the enemies. You could paint this. If I had the time and the money, I'd paint them. They'd probably look nice. But anyway, here are where the players start. Here is a point of interest. Number 1. There are 3 points of interest, only because I couldn't help but see when I was trying to set up the game. But points of interest 2 and 3 are underneath one of these Fog of War cards. Once a player enters one of these squares, you flip the card over, and that will tell you what's going on in there. But you don't know what that is until you get in there, which is really cool. The players up here all have a 1 piece of gear. Well, you have 4 gear slots. I could have given one player 2 pieces of gear, but then that means one of the other players would have no gear. So I just elected to give each player one piece of gear, and they each have their own separate deck of tactics cards. So I'm going to play through this and learn how to play it real well, and play this down there at my father's house when I go for Thanksgiving. Thanks, fellas. Have a good night.